on this Good Shepherd Sunday. A lot of fun in worship today with some very learned children.
Yes, very, very learned children. It was fun.
I could not help but laugh out loud at the point where you said, I should just let you teach up here. Because he was in the groove.
Yeah. What I thought was funny was last week you invited the children to call out.
Yes.
And as I was, preparing for this message, I thought, wouldn't that be funny for them to call out sheep calls whenever they hear the word sheep?
Yeah.
I decided against it because I figured it would devolve into something unmanageable, but it was a funny thought.
Yeah. I know, leaving the chancel area last week, one of them said to me, "Can we do this next week?"
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I noticed you didn't say oops.
Nope, did not say oops.
Oh, man. Well, there are a number of things ongoing at St. Mark, things coming up, and we need to tell you about them. So we'll get going with that. First is that our Good News class is off to the races. We've met 3 times now, which doesn't seem possible, but we have, and it's been a slightly different group each time, which is generally the nature of these things. What Good News is all about is, first of all, discovering and reviewing and applying the gospel to ourselves. And then secondly, and importantly too, learning what the Lutheran Church Missouri Synod believes, teaches, and confesses. And do that all in 7 weeks. No problem, right? In our case, that 7 weeks is not consecutive weeks, which I'm doing my very best to try to communicate. The first third is over. We've done those. Now we're on a 2-week hiatus. So next week will be Confirmation Sunday. The in-between service time, education hour, will all be taken up with our confirmation reception. The week after that, I will be out of town. So the next time that Good News class meets will be May 17th. So skip 2 weeks. Fortunately, the week after next, there will be Bible study led by Pastor Chris in the fellowship hall. So it won't be too long until there's a Bible study once again at our education hour. If you're thinking about membership at St. Mark, of course, the Good News class is one avenue towards that. We're looking at June 28th as our next new member Sunday. So it sounds like a long time off. It really isn't. Communicate with us if that's a question that you have or you need some questions answered before you think about membership at this church. We'd be happy to supply any info that is needed.
Very timely announcement is the church directory. We've talked about this for several weeks. Today is the last time you'll hear us mention it. We have a professional photography company that will be here on the 28th and 29th, basically all day into the evening. And there are still some spots open on both of those days. And so we encourage you to sign up before those slots are filled. Even if you have a picture in our existing directory, we ask that you come by and get a refreshed one. It does help us serve you, and it helps the congregation put a face to a name. And so there's a lot of benefits. And again, you get a free 8x10, I believe, right? 8x10 with your picture. I mean, you can't beat that. So please consider signing up. Do it today. There's a QR code. There's information on how to sign up in the bulletin today. If you have any questions or any problems, just call Mark Reichel, and he will absolutely sign you up.
Yeah, that directory app is such a useful tool.
Yeah.
Ladies of St. Mark, mark your calendars for a celebration of 20 years of afternoon tea parties. Wow. The date that you want to mark is Saturday, May 9th, 11:30 to 1:30. Really great time of food, fun, and fellowship. Cost is $22 per adult. Children under 8 are free.
I think they would want one of us to go for like just do the prayer or something. Just slip in.
Strangely enough, I haven't in 20 wonderful years. I haven't never been asked to do
Right?
that. So
We have not been invited. Just saying.
I will be, God willing, in Wisconsin on Saturday, May 9th. So if the call comes,
We have to invite you. Fine, Pastor Chris, will you please eat quick though?
yeah, right. Eat in the kitchen.
Eat in the kitchen. All right, I'm going to read this next one.
Right. Yeah.
The Women's League grant. They're pleased. Women's League is pleased to announce that in addition to the grants that were previously awarded for 2025. They have awarded grants for 2 people who are members of congregations in our LCMS circuit. That's kind of like the local area. And these people that were awarded grants are in the process of becoming full-time church workers. You can read about the 2 people in our bulletin, but this is a wonderful announcement just to show, again, what St. Mark does, right? We reach out into the community, we reach out to other churches, and our congregation is a blessing to so many people, and it's just really neat to announce things like this.
It is. And I serve as the chairman of the Ohio District Student Aid Financial Help Board for these students.
Oh, okay.
So I know how deeply this is appreciated by those students. The finances, of course, but also just the connection. Just knowing that there's a group of Christians out there that, for the most part, never met. There's been no introductions made, but just out of the blue, you receive a notice that there's a congregation out there that wants to help ease your way towards service in the church. I mean, that means the world.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really well done. I'm really so happy that this is happening. The next St. Mark's Book Club will also be a happy occasion, as the story that's being discussed is a classic of classics. It's Charlotte's Web by the great E.B. White, known by many, seen the movie version, seen by many more probably. But the date is May 13th at 1 p.m. Small dining room off of the kitchen is the place to meet. Bring a friend, bring yourself. Just join the group for that day. It's a lot of fun. And the next time that they meet in the month of June, it is a very special theme, which is that the suggested book to read is one not in English, at least not in its original version. It's all books that have been translated into English from another original language. And there are a vast number of those type of books out there. In fact, if you can't think of a title, there is a whole booklet that has been thumbtacked to the bulletin board near the fellowship hall to give you ideas of books that you might pick up and read that fit the criteria. So get ready for that in June.
Cool. May 7th is fast approaching. That is the National Day of Prayer. And here at St. Mark, as we have done several years now, we host a prayer service at 7 o'clock on that day. So May 7th, 7 o'clock. This year's theme is glorify God among the nations, seeking him in all generations. So wonderful opportunity to come, spend some time in prayer, and invite others to do the same with you.
Vacation Bible School is rapidly approaching. The official theme is Jesus is the best gift ever for everyone, everywhere. And behind that theme is Christmas in July, which is going to be a blast. It's taking place July 20th through the 24th, 9:30 to noon, every day, fastest moving mornings all year long. We are still in need of helpers across the board, but the call is especially being placed for youth helpers. Youth 6th grade or older can serve in this capacity, helping to lead our groups from one station to another, and there's many other ways that you can help out besides that. If you'd like to do that, there is a QR code, and the QR code will also function to help register any student for our VBS. So use those means, or just call us in the church office and we'll make sure that you are recorded and ready for our gift giving this coming July.
We're deep in the year 2026, and there are still a few openings for altar flowers. Now, I noticed the last sentence here, I'm going to actually read that, and I think that was added this year because of some of the discussions we had last year about bidding on
Yes, engineering trades.
Yes, engineering trades. So now all of a sudden you can't do that. The market bubble has burst, and two people can sign up for flowers on the same Sunday if needed. So
No firstborn sacrifices
No,
necessary.
nothing.
Good.
So find a slot and sign up if you haven't. The flowers are $30, and you of course are free to take those after the second service. If you have any questions, just reach out to the office. We can point you in the right direction.
All right, this coming week, I think our streaming is pretty normal. I'm not sure Tuesday Bible study will live stream, although we will meet in person. It just depends on how things shake out with my schedule. It's been fast and furious the past couple of days. But anyway, Monday and Thursday, devotion and prayer will definitely be happening, as will Wednesday's Children's Chapel. So keep that in mind. Preschool is almost done
Yes.
for the year. That's a sobering reality. Their final day is coming up, I believe, in the month of May. And so you can find that on the church calendar, I think. That last day, if you want to pop your head in and see the closing service, it's always a really touching moment. You hate to see some of these guys graduate and go and move on. So just keep that in your back pocket as well. So on that note, I think we will get going with the rest of our Sunday. You can go on with yours. Have a great day and celebrate the fact that you have a shepherd who not only is willing to feed and water us, but to use his tools to protect us. Thanks for watching.